What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I have a box of goodies from the Daily Grind Planner that I want to unbox with you and flip through and then get it all set up. So stay tuned if you want to check it out. I'm so excited to get into this, so I'm going to go ahead and open it, and I've got lots of goodies in here. I'm going to go ahead and pull everything to the side though and show you individually. And I'm so excited to start this planner. Before I show you everything and get it set up, I do want to let you know that I have a code. It's Michelle10. You can save 10% off on your order, and I'll have my affiliate link in the description. And as always, I appreciate your support so much when you shop through that link at no extra cost to you. So it's got a little note on the back. I'm so excited. All right, the first things I want to show you, so pretty. I got to choose my cover, and this is the Luxe cover, and it's called Champagne Toast. And the gold metal discs come with these. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. Oh my goodness, y'all. I love the cover. It's just so posh. So it says the Daily Grind in gold there on the snap, and it's a snap cover, just plain cream on the inside. And this looks like the outline of the Daily Grind sheets, which is super cool. And then the discs, like I said, they're solid, no cutout or anything in the middle, but they're this really pretty gold metal. Okay, and we'll build my planner here in just a second, so I'll keep that handy. Next, I got this soft tip multicolor pen set that has 12 different pens in different colors. And they are 0.5. So let's grab the black one. Let's try this out. Oh, I really like the way these write. So 12 different colors of those. All right, and then I got some little sticker kits. You know, we love our stickers. This is called Peace, Love, and Summer Daily Kit. And there are 2 sheets in here. Got all of our little boxes and little like checklist boxes, flags, little icons for different things, workout, work, important, meal prep, self-care, priority, goals, and to-do, as well as some fun decorative stickers. And then this is called the 70s Summer Daily Kit with the retro vibes. Love the color palette here and like the retro prints. Kind of the same format as the previous one, just different decorative stickers. And this one is called Tropical Vibes Daily Kit. Y'all, I love this. The pink and the green with the palm leaves. Really pretty tropical colors. Then we have a deco sheet. This is the summer deco with all kinds of cute summer icons. Love those little flamingos, popsicles, palm trees, ice cream, sunglasses. And then I have this, which is the 70s summer deco sheet with those same kind of icons that went with that 70s summer daily kit. And these are clear stickers where the other ones were paper. These 2 are clear and they're really nice and thick. So I've got the little mushrooms, good vibes only, the smiley face, the flowers, the rainbows, little disco balls. So cute. So those are the stickers that I got. So then I got these Luxe Cream tab dividers. These are nice. They feel like that nice thick kind of plastic. Oh yeah, these are really nice, and I love the gold foil. The first one says A New Era of Me, and they all have the Daily Grind logo. And then Small Steps Every Day. Be bold enough to dream and brave enough to try. I love these quotes. And this says, mental note, take the risk. Don't let the fear of the unknown stop you from progressing. So motivational. And then I've got a couple of sheets here of these like laminated labels. So all kinds of things, AM routine, PM routine, schedule this week, gratitude lists, and then we've got here our months. Okay, now next I want to show you all the insert packs I got. I got a 4-month reading tracker and challenges pack. Go ahead and open it. On the back it says, and they all lived happily ever after. On to your next story. All right, so that's just the cover. And then we've got all of our pages. And the pages in this Daily Grind system, the dimensions are going to be 7 inches times 10 inches this way. And then it's a 10 disc system. Each of these discs measures almost 1.5 from side to side. All right. So it's got on the back of that, it's dot grid, but it says, welcome to the Daily Grinds reading tracker. It says, why our reading tracker? Take what you need. You can either use the pages of this insert as a reading journal, or you can take what you need. As we say, the goal of this tracker is to inspire you, not to overwhelm you. I love that. Whether you read 1 book a month or 12 books a month, any progress is still progress. Enjoy it. And I love this quick bonus tip. If you start a book and are not enjoying it or can't get into it, don't be afraid to put it down. Come back to it later, or DNF, which means did not finish it. Mark as did not finish and move on to your next book. Turns out you can actually get more reading done by doing this. That way you don't accidentally get stuck in a reading slump. But anyway, more challenges and everything. And then we've got a table of contents. So first we have an example here, reading tracker, step 1, your library, draw your own. Then it gives you a couple of ideas how you could do 50 books this way, or you can also do categories by colors and keys, or you could turn it this way and do 100 books. Other ideas for your bookshelf, favorite books of all time, book reading bucket list by genre, recommendations, categories, color of book cover, how many pages, overall vibe/feeling, and the publishing year. So just lots of fun suggestions. And then this is the reading tracker that kind of tells more about that and how to follow along with that. Then we have our 4 months to be read. So you can print out the covers of the books that you want to read, or draw them, or write the names. And we've also got just the lined version where you can write the name and the author if you'd like. And then we have step 5, set up your weekly reading log. So very detailed instructions and suggestions, like there's no right or wrong way to use this. All right, so now we get into it. This is the blank library shelf or bookshelf. That's if you want to draw your own. And then you have one already drawn for you. This is for 50 books. And then another 50 on the back. And this is the 100 books, and this is where you can do like decorative or whatever you want to do in there. And then another one of those on the back. Love this random reading prompt bingo. So just read a book that has a city on the cover, feels nostalgic, someone else picked for me, is out of your comfort zone, is set during a holiday, is a debut novel, so on and so forth. So there's 2 of those, that's front and back. Then a place to create your own reading challenge with the bingo in the middle. 4-month to be read list. So here's the start month and the end month, all the books that you want to read. And then there it is where you can just list out the names and the author. And then we go into this month's to be read list. Priority reads here, the ones you want to read the most, obviously, and then blank dot grid on the back for notes or journaling or printing out your covers, whatever you want to do. So we're going to have 4 months of those. So that's 2, 3, and 4. Then we've got a weekly reading log, the day, the title, the notes, read today, yes, no, or almost. That's kind of funny. So, but these are really fun, and like you could color them, you could get creative, use your mildliners, use your markers. On the back, it's blank dot grid. So we're going to have 18 of those, well over enough for 4 months. So there's a little extra. Then we have a monthly reading wrap up. So you can do this however you want. You could choose your top 3 here, you know, with the rating, print the cover, all the information, the title, author, genre, and review. Then on the back, it's the same. So you could do your top 6 for that month, or you could do your top 3 and the 3 newest releases, or however you want to do that. So there's going to be 4 of those, front and back. And then here we have a 4-month reading wrap up. So kind of the same as the monthly reading wrap up, but more condensed. We're going to have the title and the review with the places for the book covers and the rating. Front and back there, and front and back there. And then we've got next month's to be read list, and then the place to list them, and priority reads again. And then there's the back of that 4-month reading tracker and challenges. That is just so much fun. I love that, and I love the size of this too. All right, so next I've got the 35-page habit tracking challenge. I love how everything is just laid out for you. It's very well explained. If it's not overwhelming, you can obviously use it however you want, but they give you lots of suggestions. So that's the cover for that. And then this is the cover that will actually go in your planner. So it's going to go more into the setup, the tracking challenge, bonus support sheets, and more habit tracking challenges. And then they even give you ideas here for habit ideas to track: screen time, hours sleeping, water intake, workout, diet, steps taken, no sweets, social media time. I love this. I love tracking things. Floss teeth, play sports, skincare, cleaning, meditation. Anyway, it says use this list to get ideas flowing. Always feel free to use your own ideas for trackable habits. See the habit tracking challenge sheet to determine your top 5 habits to track this month. So first, they give you a habit tracking challenge sheet that is already filled out. So it's a perfect example for you. It even says example page. So this month, start date, end date, all habits I'd love to focus on in the next 31 days. So you list those there. If I had to narrow it down to only 5 to make my priority over the next 31 days, you'd list those there. Which of the following variables affect my habits the most? And then we've got the weather, my mood, my hormones, energy levels, sleep quality, so on and so forth. Any other variables that affect my ability to stick to my habits. And they've listed out some here, for example, work schedule, kids' sports, diet, health, energy, wake up time, relationships, and stress level. If I had to narrow it down to only 3 variables that affect me and my habits the most, you'd list those there. And then how will sticking to these habits for 31 or more days change my life? So you put there how that is going to affect you. Then in this corner, they give you a little space for doodle ideas and notes. That's cute. On the back, there are more like tracking bars and everything. So you'll write your habits here. This is where you'll track them. This month's moods, this month's weather, this month's sleep. So after that example sheet, you're going to get 5 of those sheets. So that would be enough for 5 months. So it's going to be just like the one I showed you previously, but this one you'll fill in yourself. And then on the back, you have where you'll actually track the moods, the weather, and the sleep. So we're going to have 5 of those. And then we've got a weekly routine builder. I love this too. So you'll divide your day up by morning, afternoon, evening, and night. and then list your habit here and the goal and track it each day. Then on the back is a weekly routine builder, kind of like a journaling questions. What habits am I sticking to? What areas and why am I falling short? What is going well and where can I improve? Based on trends and assessments of this week, any ideas for next week? And any thoughts on this week's goals, habits, and routines? So after the example sheet, you're going to have 16 of the weekly routine builder sheets that are the front and the back, different on the front and the back. And then habit track my full year. So this one is the example. So this would be your color key. These are just in black and white. So it's a little harder to see, but obviously you can choose whatever, colors you want, or like for example, they have awesome day, great day, good day, stressful day, or bad day. And then here they have a place for big moments. So, and theirs is filled out as an example. So they list the date and, like, for example, launched blog, anniversary, got a puppy, final exam, dream job. So there are 12 of these. So you'll list the big moment from each month and see like your entire year at a glance as far as tracking how good your days were, however you want to set that up. And you can see all the big moments. Then on the back, we have another prompt here. It says, habit track my full year, start date, end date, big moments and gratitude, biggest accomplishments, and self-assessment notes. And that's kind of shaded and dot grid for you to fill in. And there is the sheet that's not filled in. So it's just going to be so much fun to use like different colors for different things and get an overall view of how your days are going. And then there is the journaling portion on the back. And we've got another one of those. So enough for 2 years there in the 35-page habit tracking challenge. And then next up we have a 40-page budget tracking challenge. All right, let's see. So first it's going to tell you all about it, what to expect from this challenge. So breaks it down, makes it really easy to understand, and then what to expect from this challenge, first, second, third, and fourth. More introduction things on the back and motivational quotes and instructions. So challenge prep, gather information from last month. Before we dive into the actual budget tracking challenge, let's make sure you have all of the right information to get started. First things first, grab your bank statements from last month and get ready to take a good long look at them. It says helpful tip, if you don't receive paper bank statements, you can sign into your online banking app and download your statements from there. And so on and so forth. Tells you more about gathering your information. And then budget tracking categories. So this gives you an example of your budget tracking categories. So they have health, home, transportation, food, family, entertainment, miscellaneous, shopping, travel, investments and savings, side hustle and business, and debt. And then on the back, you have a blank set. So you can list them however you want. You can definitely take from their examples. I do like how some of these are divided up. And from each category, you'll list, like they have health, medicine, supplements, vitamins, gym membership, fitness subscription, home, mortgage/rent, fees/taxes, utilities, insurance, maintenance, cleaning, and so on and so forth. And there's even at the bottom a place for want versus need. So most of these, like these are all needs, health, home, and transportation. Need, entertainment is a want, obviously. Miscellaneous shopping and travel is a want. And then these are needs on the example page. So then we've got challenge prep for the month. So this is almost like just like I remember a check register being. So you'll list the date, the description, whether it's a paycheck or a debit or whatever. So we've got biweekly paycheck, brunch date, groceries, the amount either plus or minus, need versus want, and then the budget category that it falls within on your budget tracking category page. So that's the example, and then you have a blank one on the back. And then you've got another blank one and another blank one. So 3 total on those. And then we've got a monthly review. I'm not going to get too much into this because it is very well explained. And we've got challenge prep financial awareness pages. You can journal and figure out what you're spending money on or what your realistic spending goals are or what you should focus on. Then we've got a challenge here. All right, so next up we've got a budget tracking challenge with a game plan, and this is, already written in. And there's the budgeting game plan example page. So here you get the budgeting game plan blank page, and you can easily look at this if you're not sure what to do with that. And then a monthly overview, an example page, and a blank page. Then we've got a daily expense and earnings tracker example, and here you've got your blank page for financial affirmations, and then here your date for expenses and earnings, amount, category, want versus need. More of those. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those pages. Then we've got our budget tracking challenge weekly budget trackers, and this is the example. Then we've got the blank sheets, 1, 2, 3 of those, and a monthly review broken up into all different like savings, debt, monthly review, thoughts, and then a recap page on the back. Then we've got some savings bonus sheet trackers. Got blank dot grid here, and look at this jar. It's a savings tracker. So you'd put your goal here and fill it in. This says $200, for example, for family vacation, and they have it divided up into $500, $1,000, $500 at a time, and you could just shade that in. Then on the back we have the blank one. We've got a budget tracking challenge. This is the example, but for instance, they have dream home goal, save for $30,000, vacation goal, $5,000, holidays goal, birthdays goal, and new camera goal, or whatever you want to list there. And that's how you'd fill it in. And then you've got your blank sheet on the back. So that is so cool. Takes all of the guesswork and like thought process of how to start a tracker or how to start budgeting out of it. All right, next I've got 50 blank aligned page insert sheets. So these are just going to be lined paper for notes, journaling, whatever you want to do. Very clean and simple. Love there's even like a little margin line on the side. So it's 50 sheets front and back, so total would be 100 pages. And I've got one more insert to show you, and this is the 4-month package of daily grind sheets. So this is going to be like the core or the heart of the planner. It's a new updated 4-month undated layout. There are bullet style journal pages, new prompts and space for reflection. There are already punched for the disc bound system, and the paper, which I haven't mentioned yet, is 140 GSM for a guaranteed no bleed through. So I love that. You can use all your markers. So I'm going to go ahead and flip through this. It says the first planner you'll ever use from cover to cover. So it gives you some questions and, how to get started. Blank on the back, self-assessment, my current life status, how would I rate my career, my romantic life, my overall health and fitness, my family life, my friendships, so on and so forth. And you have a 1 through 10 ranking system here. And then my dream life blueprint. Where am I today? What can I do well? Where do I waste time? What would make me happiest, and top priorities and focus for my life in the next 4 months. So then we've got 4 months of goals, tells you what to put in each section, and then it gives you the next 4 months. So your month 1, 2, 3, 4 are listed here, and then also a place for important goals, dates, and deadlines. Then we've got our monthly page. So I'm going to be setting up mine for July. So we've got our monthly undated calendar here, a place for top 10 goals this month, important days this month, whether that be holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, appointments, paydays, or whatever I'm most excited about, because we always need something to be excited about. Thoughts, ideas, and notes here, top priorities this month, and word of the month. I like that, to have a different word every month. And then on the back, we have the week ahead. So we've got, this is like our weekly page, you can go ahead and do your little calendar here, Monday through Sunday. Top focus this week. And then we have a goals section, done almost or tomorrow. To feel amazing, I will, and it's got a place for 5 things. Top 3 movers today, and then don't forget, grateful and excited for, and today's game plan in an hourly format there. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then at the end of the week, you'll have this week in review, and then you'll be able to rate your progress with this month's goals, focus and daily routine, my overall mood and happiness, nutrition and water intake, my workouts and daily movement. So you'll rank those from a 1 to a 10. Then what top 10 goals did I work on the most? Which top 10 goals did I work on the least? Mantra for next week. Then little books, and I love how cute this is, like in a bullet journal style format. Currently reading 3 great things that happened this week, biggest goal next week, thoughts, ideas, and notes. So you can just color and just get creative. And then on the next page is going to be just a dot grid page, and then we'll have the week ahead. So that'll go into our second week, and we'll have those same pages, and that will repeat enough for 4 months. So I'm going to just flip through to the back. So there is for the last month, then we've got a blank page and an extra month in review to get you going. All right, so let's build my planner. I'm going to get it set up for July. So this is my cover. There are other covers. There's several collections. This is the luxe cover, and it comes with the rose gold metal discs. There is also a colors collection and a place for you to take a colors, like a color personality quiz on the website. And those covers are really, really cute too. I love, love, love the clean simplicity of this one. So I'm going to grab that and my dividers and the little label sheets. So I'm going to start with the core of the system, the daily grind sheets. I'm going to take that out. I already took the example page out, and the self-assessment and the next 4 months. I think what I'm going to do is keep a month in here at a time, because I want to use the other tabs for different things. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a month of this week in review. All right, so this is the first month. And then I'll just file these away for when I need them. Before I do that, I want to go ahead and get my discs on my planner. And they just snap right in. This is a thick, sturdy cover, so I'm just going to snap on the front first. And now the back. All right, so now that's all done. And I'm going to put this in here. Let me see what I want to label this. Okay, I'm going to grab this label that says this month. And I'm going to know that it's this month because that's the only month I have in here. Put that right here. And these will come off really easily if you want to change them up. I'll just snap in my divider first. And then just grab a few pages at a time and snap those in. I'm going to do some habit tracking next. Okay, those are the example pages, so I'm going to put those to the side. And there are all caps, and then there's a more refined kind of stretchy cursive font. So let's see, what do I want to do for this? Let's just go with habits. Get a monthly habit tracking challenge and then 4 of these weeklies. That's the example sheet. And then I want to grab a yearly habit tracker. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and snap that in. And then next I want to make a books section. So I'm going to use this 3rd divider for that. And let's see. I'm going to grab a 50 books page. That's the 100. I'll save that. And I want to do the random reading prompt bingo. I'm not going to create my own challenge just yet. I'm going to put the 4-month TBR in here to be read. And then just 1 of the monthly sheets. And then 4 of the weekly reading logs. And then the monthly reading wrap-up for like my top faves. I'm going to put the 4-month reading wrap-up and next 4 months TBR in the back. And I may eventually set up a separate reading planner, but for now I'm just going to have its own tab back here. I'm not going to add anything with the budget now, but I do want to start one of these savings tracker sheets, the one that was the little jar that you fill in, but I'm going to do that later, so I'm going to hold on to that. So I think what I'm going to do for now is just make this for notes, like extra stuff. So I want to try this out and see how it's going to work for me, but I'm thinking I'm going to add social media in here also. And I'm just going to put this in here and then add a stack of that those lined paper inserts. So I'll have plenty ready to go when I want to make a list or doodle or challenge or whatever. Oh, and I forgot to mention also, you get 11 discs, even though it's a 10-disc system. All right, this might take me a minute. It's not going to take that long, but I'm going to do that off camera. And I want to go ahead and get these set up. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill this in, shade each one of these a different color. And we'll do green and purple. And I'm just going to take this black pen that came in the set. I'm just going to mark out the extra days with the corresponding color. And now I'm going to fill in the month of July here on the month ahead sheet. Over here, I'm going to write JUL for July with this pink marker. And then 24 over here. And then I'm going to use this highlighter here to just fill in this section. And color this in. And then from this little summer deco sheet, I'm going to use this little palm tree right here just to jazz it up. And then let's do the little sun over on the other side. And I'm just going to shade these in. All right, so that is at least set up. I'll come back and do my goals and my self-assessment. So I've got this month in here. I need to put this self-assessment back in here and do that. And then set my goals here. And I've got July set up and then all of my daily pages for the month. Then I'm going to come back and set this up and my book tracker. I'll do those in separate videos, but I am so excited about this new system. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I flipped through everything and got my planner set up. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.